Yes, sir. All right. Everybody's having a wonderful, wonderful evening. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah. All right, let's get this room rocking here. I will rename the room right now.
Put up the icons there for him. Mr. APCR, thank you for the hosting and welcome all of his viewers.
Oh, yeah. If you want to watch some good things, you can go check him out. Yeah, he's fun to watch.
Most definitely. All right.
We're going to start the timer right after I thought Gambit had a message for me, but we'll start the timer.
All right.
We are running 770. This will be multi-base, all tier 10s. And Decoy is defending, 12th Panzer is attacking. Right now we are running a small tournament to test the 770 format for the next big UTL tournament. We're also doing another test on a 766 format that we mentioned earlier.
Mm-hmm.
And again, these small kind of 2-week tournaments are to kind of test how these other formats play and whether or not the community likes them.
Yes, sir. I'm thinking I'll throw up some. This is the. There we go. We'll copy this link here. This is. Remember, go check us out on the YouTubing. That is the L7 versus THT in the 770 format. So.
Yep. We saw a little bit of this last week.
So go head over there, hit that like and subscribe button. Click to remind also. He puts out quite a bit of content, and he'll have this WNF probably wrapped up and done by, I would say, no later than Friday.
Yeah. And there's just a ton of content. Any of you interested in great competitive World of Tank console action, just the GTL season, there's so much content up on that YouTube channel.
Right.
Definitely recommend taking a look at it. Any up-and-coming teams that are looking for great strats or just how comp is played at this level, boy, go check out some of those games in the finals.
There's the WNF Discord link.
Did not check if they wanted specs on. Like Decoy has all of their tanks up, so I'll go through them real quickly here. We have Banshee in the LT. Hydra in the back chat. IS-7 being rocked by Boogie H-Pin. Double Valors by Barbara and Gamut. And Double Super Conquerors by Golden Ghost and Gus.
All right, over on the 12 Panzer side, Sexy Caboose coming out there in that chisel. Sages in the back chat, TK Ninja in the IS-7, Thunderbolt rolling out the 705A. Aimless Mouse, Mr. Duck, Super Conks, and then Daddy Smooth in the Chief.
Okay, so we're all cool. They're cool with specs, so we will go ahead.
All right, guys. I also threw the Discord out there. Any other? I think this is going to be for the ladder, so I might as well go ahead and throw out. This is. You're interested in your team to participate in this test. There is the ladder Discord.
And I think the ladder is the next kind of big tournament coming up, correct? I
Yeah,
know
I think
also
that
one was
one
kind of
is
released. I know Wargaming through through the console site is also having some sort of contest going on. Read a little bit about it, but
yeah,
quite honestly, I don't know the details of that, the ins and outs that well.
right. Well, it's 'tis the season. Typically, every year around this time, it's mini tournament season. And then ladder for the last 2 years has kind of kicked off. Welcome back to school, and tournament kind of kick off. They were the ones that actually started the NBA craze on
Yes, they
console.
did.
So these guys have their roots now seated in their deep. Voyager going out way wide. E1 getting
Yeah.
some decent spots here, seeing that everybody's coming down the line.
Yeah, pretty standard. You have the Bat Chat and the LT out there in the field dancing around with each other. Decoy is set up in a super meta um, defense here. And it
DK
looks like
getting a
the
good
standard
bounce.
two-line push. Yeah. That position by Hydra is really good until they actually push in or you take an unfortunate hit. You can hide pretty good behind that house there.
Right.
That pressure has been applied.
Boogie coming around there on the rotate. He's going to work the city with his IS-7. Going to be shots into Daddy Smooth. Nice.
Look at Hydra getting these resets here, poking from the house. It'll be fully reloaded and is going to put a clip in. And Boogie, you're right, Boogie over there in the IS-7, doing pretty good to counter the cap right now. I mean,
Ammo rack.
getting resets.
Boom.
Yeah. Ooh. They got to. 12 Panzer has to get these other 3 guns in the game a little better.
Yeah.
Because these tanks on the base are just bleeding severely.
There's a good shot into Gambit there. Sage is coming up and over. Barbara's going to try to
Gambit out in
engage.
a 1. Nice shot there from the Bat Chat. Got the turrets turning.
And
That was a
Sages
nice
gets
play.
out kind of clean. Only 1 hit.
Pretty even right now, but it looks like 12 Panzer is
Has the hit point advantage. Oh, Sexy Caboose going down. Hoydrick able to
yeah. I
retain
actually
that
think
spot.
the hit bar thing is backwards. So
I think so.
yeah, I think Decoy has the hit point advantage.
Right? Because I was like, I just
Yeah.
looked up there, realizing that I'm like, wait a minute, that doesn't seem right.
Yeah, they still have that thing screwed up. So I was looking at that too, and I was like, wait a minute, the bars don't match what the hit points say. Mr. Duck is in trouble here.
They're putting in a fight.
They put in a heck of a fight. I think it was just the delay in getting those other 3 tanks in better support positions to counter the little push onto the cap. You hit the damage, and I will get the sides swapped up.
All right, here we go. Sages coming out, 2 kills, 12-16. Aimless Mouse and the Super Conk coming out there, 2192, blocking 1270. Sexy Caboose and that Chisel, 1719. DK, IS-7, 1527, blocking 1890. Great job. Mr. Duck, though, having a big game on the 12 Panzer side, 3140, blocking 1720 over the Decoy. Voyager in that Bat Chat 2K and picking up a kill at the same time. Gambit did go down 1270, blocking 390. Golden Ghost in the first Super Conk 1582. Hergus in the other Super Conk, 2 kills, 2700 flat, blocking 1960. Barbara Leahy coming in there with the Valor, 2744, blocking 8. Banshee Blitz in the T100 LT, 2 kills, 2232. Great job out of that light tank driver. And then Boogie, IS-7, 2 kills, 3K. Not bad. 987 for the grouping. Not bad for an IS-7 driver. Not bad one bit. All right. Flipping side. Here we go. You almost put your beer down. Huh? There you go. Well.
Almost put my beer down. I got the side swapped up here and the timer starting here.
Oddball drinking a cold one. I recommend everybody drinking a cold one. I actually
Good thing to be doing.
I actually thought about picking some up on the way home. I was like, nah, I don't think I should be drinking.
Drinking and streaming?
Drinking and streaming at the same time.
Yeah, good defense by. I like where Decoy stuck that bat chat to counter. Those clips from that bat chat was really deadly, and Boogie with the IS-7 kind of sweeping to the field side really put a pincer on that cap pressure. Good play there.
Had my scoreboard cross there. Was Gambit ready?
Yeah. Get in there and get it going. Nothing too crazy out of these two teams in that first match.
Kind of meta.
Most teams have kind of seen that meta. I mean, you don't really see anything crazy, I think, on defense. You need to protect and use that ridge line along that kind of F through H3 line. That's pretty standard. Sometimes you'll run some light tanks in some cheeky spots. I've also seen some tanks played down along the K line in defense. I do like to see some pressure applied on that K line cap.
Yeah. Makes it exciting.
Yeah, even if you're just flirting with it as, you know, as a feint or something, I think it's kind of fun. Got 6 tanks up by 12 Panzer. I'll go ahead and give them a flash. We're at 60 seconds.
All right, so you're going down 12 Panzer this time round. I'll go down Decoy.
Yeah. Both teams currently have 6 tanks up, so we're just waiting for that last tank. I'll go through 12 Panzer, Aimless Mouse, and Sexy Caboose, both in the double chisel. IS-7 in Azure Hellwolf in the Valor, Mr. Duck, double Super Conquerors, Garrett and Sages, and it looks like another chisel was put up by TK Ninja. Over to you.
All right, Decoy side. Her Gus coming out there, the Super Conk, Conk GC Super Conk. But speaking of that tank, Gambit and Golden do have the Super Conks, Barbara Leahy and the Valor. Leo coming out there in the IS-7, Banshee Blitz, Hydra. Batchets.
All right, we're going to battle. So this is interesting. You know, one of the reasons why there's a push for 770, at least one of the arguments, is to get Artie out of the equation. So it's going to be interesting. Choosing to bring Artie, the thought is you have to be able to defend Artie. So I almost think in this situation, and given the tank that they picked, you kind of have to go stick it in A1. The 261 you can kind of rotate and move down the 9-0 if you want to, but I think it's really hard in a Conk CG, one, to leave it out there, and two, to have it in a place where it has to move.
All right, so I've never played the Conk GC before. So can you put the Conk GC in D3, and would it hit G3?
Yeah, there's a little hole there or a little dip there that it can also play. I mean, regardless, its shell can hit pretty much anywhere. I would say either anywhere along A 3 to A1. The thing is, if it gets lit up, that's pretty much it. The other thing is, you want to get as many shots out of that thing as possible. So the sooner you get that tank set up, the better.
Well, so they got Gambit up there on the zipper, making look like he was boosting the GC for a little bit.
Look at this little counter push. I love what 12 Panzer's doing here. They're bringing the 3 chisels against the double bats, and Hydra's he's already down half health, or right at half health, should I say. So they're trying to defend that backside. Gambit's in a kind of odd position for a super conqueror. And I don't want to be sideways on the zipper against 3 chisels.
Mm. Oh, there is that little dip.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna go.
Well, he's
back.
gonna have to find that dip. Oh, notice how 12 Panzer has pushed their defense into the bowl. I think the CGC, I think, just splashed both of the IS-7 and the Super Conqueror there of 12 Panzer. Yeah. He's on reload, so he definitely hit both of them and dinged them up a little, touched them up a little bit, as Cutter would say.
Chisels now have made a blockade line across the E line, so
they're closing the map in. They're closing the map on them.
One of those chisels could get right there. What is that? Delta 4 hill right behind the silo right there.
Mm-hmm.
That would be pretty
that's
preemptive.
a great position. Yeah, that's a great position, especially how far DECOY is playing back.
BT Express, thank you for the follow. Welcome.
I would also point out that 12 Panzer doesn't need to do anything risky here. I like that Garrett and Hellwolf have kind of now set back. Goes another arty fire. No reason to poke, no reason to take damage. Play the long game here. They have an arty, and in order for this strat to work, arty needs to hit tanks it can see. So keep your head down.
Exactly.
You got intel from these chisels. Nothing's at a sweet. They're not going to push through the field. And if they are, these chisels will pick
another
them out.
rotation. And that's the one thing NBA's taught us: back and forth, rotation after rotation. DECOY sending out bat chats back to 9 line.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure this is just more of a probing expedition by Banshee. I don't know if he's going to go for a full flank by himself, realizing that
Gambit lit up. That's some good intel there. Ooh, Bama, what up? How you doing? Welcome. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to WNF.
Yeah. See if Banshee can get some farm here on the back side with this bat chat. Ooh, aimless mouse just got two-pieced right there. Took a double hit. I like DECOYs. I like the fact that they're kind of going at him a little bit here.
Chisel versus...
Still haven't found Banshee. Caboose could be in a lot of trouble if Banshee... He's kind of baiting him right now with Gambit's Super Conqueror.
Chisel fired. Banshee now rolling up closer.
I think Banshee's... Ooh, Banshee's just trying to figure out when to drop this clip. Now is the time. This is the first one.
Oh no, Caboose gives him the butt. Rotate out. Oh no, Caboose going to be in trouble. Can he get around the corner? Now that here comes the super conch shot.
Can't. But Hydra's coming in too. He's going to be fully loaded. I think Banshee has a couple in the clip. They're to try to get... Here he goes. He should go down. Oh, nice. They could get out aimless mouse too. That would be a huge turnaround here for DECOY. Yep, and great clip again. Both bat chats on reload. Hydra is a 1. He needs to be very careful.
Oh, TK taking
he goes
shots from
down.
the rear from the super conks.
Yeah, but Hydra, but TK Ninja now is a one-shot. Fun battle going on there. Go back up and check on this two-line.
I don't
How
know if
much
he
has
can
changed.
get out of there.
I don't think so. I mean, he could maybe. He's gonna have to wiggle through these houses. Banshee wants him bad though. Banshee full health bad chat, going to be reloaded in about 5 seconds here, and he has Ninja in his sights. This is the first shot.
Here comes Sages.
Misses the second shot.
Oh, Sages hits a
Takes him
shed.
down. Decoy really did a good job of bringing that back, and that counter on the field was fantastic, actually. Good stuff.
Now the super conk from the field can just pepper Garrett from the rear
All day long.
all day long. Duck getting a good bounce there off his turret. Artie
Pans
still
is
reloading.
in a bit of trouble here because all the tanks are pretty much in range here for the CGC just to drop another one, and this is going to be really tough order for 12 pans. They don't have map control. They're all kind of hunkered in.
Well, I mean, 3 minutes left
The
on
only
the clock. They have to.
I was going to say, the one thing they got, Hells, is they got clock, but that's a tall order still.
Garrett trying everything he could with that little bit of health he has. Now Azure going to be clipped out from the rear from Blitz.
Mr. Duck goes down to a one shot.
It's a miracle bounce.
Oof.
Banshee now on reload. Sages on over top. I'm waiting for the Artie shell on Sages.
Yeah. I think it might have already hit him once there in that last round. He goes down. I don't know. Giving up that field control by those Jizzles, I think, and not pressing the tempo a little bit more in the field, I think 12 Panzer might have given it up right there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know why they. I don't know. Some caller changed his mind on something. They were trying to set up something, but the world may never know. Sage is coming out there in his Super Con, 1985, picking up a kill. TK coming out there picking up a kill in his Chisel, 1810. Mr. Duck in the Valor, 1681, blocking 1240. Over to Decoy side, Hoydra in the Bat Chat, 2 kills, 1971. Gamut blocking 1200, flinging out 779. Getting some good spotting though. Let's see here. Let's assist getting spotting damage with the IS-7. There you go, 1968 in the spotting. 800 blocked. And some big damage here. Barbara Leahy in the Valor, 2219. Also getting 2800 in an assist. Holy crow. Golden Ghost come out there, 2504, 2 kills, blocking 1810. Great job on that Super Conk. Banshee Blitz in the Bat Chat, 3 kills, 2581. Her Gus, Conk GC, crazy, 755 going 4,668 damage out of that Artie. Making it work.
Yep. So it looks like it doesn't look like we are going to proc multi-base, and proc is Decoy's pick, which means that 12 Panzer gets to pick what side. They selected the left side, which is defense. So we're going to start the timer and get this next round going.
Awesome. I love this new Muro map.
Oh, beautiful
the
map.
proc map. The night variant on it is so sweet. It looks so good.
Yeah, really pretty map. We were kind of going on that before in the first stream between the bastards and on your 6, but I mean, even just driving through the grass now looks gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
It's really gorgeous.
Well, they've been talking about it.
The meta,
Go ahead.
as I say, from a strat point of view, I've seen kind of the meta shifting a little bit lately to more of a ridgeline E through F kind of setup, and more probing in the 7 through 0, or using that as a late game rotation or flank. So it will be interesting to see how these two teams approach this. Definitely here is another map where I would say that vision is going to play a critical role, just like we saw in that Murrow map.
Yes, sir.
Gotta know where the attacking team is coming from so you can make rotations. The fact that these two bases are split with railroad tracks makes it very difficult if you're slow on your rotations to get to one side or the other. Got about 90 seconds to go, and we got about more than half the tanks up for both sides.
Over here on 12 Panzer, Duck and Mouse both rocking out them Valors. TK gonna be coming out with the T100 this time around.
Those Valors are fantastic. I mean, honestly, on this map, I'd run as many Valors as you can run. I'd run Valors and Bat Chats. Just run a bunch of Valors and Bat Chats. That's really all you need. Get some good Bat Chat drivers that can rotate, and Valor players that know how to keep that tank hull down and that gun singing. Good things will happen.
Tall Pens loves their chisels.
Okay, everybody's up for 12 Pans. I'll go down that one. Garrett there in the E4, in the LT Ninja, bringing out the patent Sages, and in the Chisel, Sexy Caboose, Double Valors, Aimless Mouse, and Mr. Duck, and a Super Conk there by Daddy Smooth.
Alrighty. Over here on this side, Decoy Banshee, Duramax, and Hoydra all in Bat Chats. Leo going to be coming out with the 261. Barbara Leahy in the Valor. Boogie and Gambit both in the Super Conks.
There we go. We're about to start. Looks like Decoy heard what I was saying. Super Conk is, fits in that same Valor category. Just not as quick on the movement. One of the positions definitely that I'm seeing a lot with those Valors is trying to get those, at least on the offense side, is trying to get that Valor in that bull there, that EF2 bull. Seems to be a very, very dominant position on the offensive side. It allows you to swing a lot, allows you to put a lot of focus fire down on the defensive side of the field. Again, they're going to have to protect that arty, Decoy is. So it's either to go K1 or you run the arty all the way back in K6. I have even seen some teams run it up in K0, but that's a completely different strat. It looks like they're going for that K1 one-line position, which is definitely the easiest to defend. This means that they're probably going to go for a ridge line, F line, and make maybe a one-line push if that is available.
Take a peek
Okay,
over
it's coming
here
up very
on
quickly.
12 Pens, kind of playing it at the other side.
Hydra flirting there, trying to get those spots. He got a couple. Not enough to know exactly where they are, but boy, look at 12 Panzer just giving up the field. I don't know. How do you feel about that, Hells?
I mean, if you're you need vision out there, though. I understand they're see how far TK is going to take it this way before he tries to start rotating it back. Maybe get that light tank back somewhere on the A line, because he ain't seeing anything. He should know that if there was going to be a 8-line push, he would have saw it already. So
Yeah.
he needs to get back as fast as possible because if you go complete hill, A cap is quite easily accessible to cap out. I mean, it's just an E4. So
Yep, I would run. So they got the double bat chats up top, but Banshee's sitting way out there on G1. I would just run Banshee all the way down to A2 and start putting rear side invisible shots into that E4.
right.
Now, here's the thing: does 12 Panzer take the bait and push these bat chats? They group and push.
I don't know. That's a lot of death. I don't like pushing into bad
It's
chats.
a lot of death.
I do
I
not
don't
like
like running into two bat chats either.
Patton. You're gonna get some good bounces off the turret, but
I don't think you can push it with a Patton and a chisel and a light tank. I think you're gonna lose too much. No reason to be that.
yeah, you almost need a land yacht for to to push into that one. And if you got an E100 up on the hill, you must be Brazilian, I guess. I don't know.
Here we go. We got Boogie and Barbara, like that. Boogie Barbara, up at the tracks, making good trades here, keeping things lit up. We got the bat chats holding the backside.
I think you get to A2. That would be great.
Well, that's what I was saying. Just send that bat chat to A2 and start punishing the backside of that E4. That'll make him back off, or light him up for Artie. That's a nice gun to get out of the game, and that's exactly what they're doing. So here goes Banshee. Let's see if Banshee's able to light up this E4 just chilling on the tracks here with Garrett.
Daddy Smooth getting ripped up.
Yeah, Daddy Smooth got to keep that head down. Yep, here E4 is lit. E4 has to fall off the tracks now. Doesn't take any damage, but that now moves that E4 out of that critical position. E4 now has to play the bridge troll. And does take one shot from the bat chat. Okay. Well, Pans is really being pushed back into, look how much map control Decoy has now. They own 3/4 of the map.
Bad chats are chewing them up.
I think if you want to play defense and take the rail side, I think you have to take the entire rail side north to south. I think that's the only way you can play defense. If not, they're squeezing you here.
Already firing at the chisel.
Smooth Daddy's hanging
Now,
on to a one-shot.
Garrett finding
back
out
there.
that he can't push up because now he's got double bat chats just clipping him. That's what happened.
Smooth Daddy goes down.
That's what happened to Smooth
this
Daddy.
This Valor and Conqueror duo here is dangerous. And now look at Gambit now pushing in his Super Conqueror on the backside, ignoring the cap completely. This is like kill all by Decoy. Decoy is tasting blood. Imagine Banshee is going to reload. He might go apply some cap pressure or fly in here with Gambit on the rear side here and just wreak havoc. Here goes cap pressure by Banshee on the reload.
DK's going all in. He has to get rid of these bad chats. Everybody in the pool. Oh, Sage is getting engined.
Banshee's flying in on the backside with Gambit now. Both these Valors, Aimless Mouse and Duck, are going to be in a world of hurt here. Aimless Mouse had to drop down into the dip.
Already taking out Sages.
Himself.
They finally get the bad chats out of the match, but not really. Those effects of those bad chats are going to be long-lived through this game. They're going to have some good numbers.
Oh, God, yes. You just can't let two bad chats sit up there and farm all game long. It's just you're giving up too much. Duck and Mouse are pushing on Gambit, but Gambit still with full hit points here. Not until that shot there. He's just rocking that 3 marked Super Conqueror there, and that's easy to do when you got a full health Bat Chat, almost on reload again. Comes Banshee, turning heads, ducks down to a one-shot. Puts in a shot in Banshee, but now down he goes, and Banshee takes the kill, and that's GG's right there. Decoy going to take this one 3-0 against 12 Panzer. Let me go ahead and now head down some of the damage on the 12 Panzer side. Yeah.
What up,
Few
Drift?
notables there. They got beat up a little bit there in trying to hold that side of the rails on the 7-0. Mr. Duck and that Valor, who's making that final push on Gamut, was able to put up 1249, blocked almost 1600. So good blocking there by Mr. Duck in his Valor. Sexy Caboose in the Chisel, doing some work on the hill, picked up a kill for the team, the only one. Put up almost 1,300 in damage. The Patton was also getting some work done. Sages up there with almost 1,600 in damage. No one else was really able to get their tanks in the game and working. Over on the Decoy side, beautiful damage spread. Want to do a fourth game? I'm down for a fourth game. You have Hydra in the Bat Chat with a kill, putting up 22-28. Big game in the Bat Chat. Duramax also nice game, putting up 1,200 in the Bat Chat. Banshee in his Bat Chat working that one line, getting that rear side, putting up 1,200, picking up a kill at the end, or 2 kills at the end. Gambit in the Super Conqueror, working underneath that bridge, putting up almost 2,500 of damage, blocking 1,320. Great game out of Gambit. Boogie in the Super Conqueror, putting up just over a K, picking up a kill. And you have Barbara putting up 4K and a kill in the Valor. Barbara doing work. Finally, Leo Monk Drips in the 261 Artie. Not a huge game, almost 1,500 in damage, but got a kill, and still good stuff. We're seeing if we're flipping sides. Yep, that was it. No bonus game tonight, so GG's to both teams. We saw a great battle there between the Bastards. It's kind of a new team being cobbled together with a Ready 5 that Odin is working on. And then on your 6, pretty much our good standard team coming out on Wednesday night fights, putting up a great battle, taking that first one and putting up some hard-fought battles against the Bastards, but eventually going down 3-1. And then in this recent battle, Decoy versus 12 Panzer, in good back-and-forth fights. Decoy just a little bit more dominant, a little bit better focus fire tonight, taking this one 3-0.
Yes, sir. Another great evening of tanks. All right, guys. So next week I will be taking a break this next Wednesday. I might. I actually.
That mean I get a break too?
Yeah, if you want to.
Sure.
So the 12th, we will be taking a short intermission. Just have some stuff going on. Then we'll resume. Once again, that would be the 19th. So next week, unfortunately, I know, sad, but I want to say thank you to all the peeps that came out and watching tonight. Thank you for the great audience. You guys were amazing. Mr. APCR, thank you for the host. With all those viewers, it was amazing seeing everybody come out this evening. I know the link's been dropped all over the place for the next WCL. They're looking for your comments, questions, and stuff like that. Remember, go hit that up for the WCL. I'll throw up a... I have to figure out which... I'll throw that up in the WNF Discord. Actually, I think it's already been up there a couple times, but... so they're looking to bring back for WCL 4. So I know that's going to be up on taps. I'm trying to kill a little time.
I got you. I got you.
um, and then ladder. I'm running out of. We never talked about the T-27 though.
No, we did not talk about the T-27. That's that new premium Czechoslovakian Tier 8 medium. And I've heard some good things about it. I don't know anyone who has it yet, but I have seen some in gameplay. Pretty cool. Speedy little thing, about 50 kilometers an hour. Has a 3-shot auto loader, an 88 that it runs. So a little bit better turret armor than you find at the Tier 7, I guess, or Tier 8 equivalent. And I think the Tier 8 on the Czech line only is a single shot.
Yeah.
So if you like the Skoda at Tier 9 and you like the TVP at Tier 10, I'm guessing you will like the General T-27 that is on sale right now.
Sweet. See, we even got a wargaming plugged in at the very end.
Yeah, look at that. Well, we just want to feature what the news is. I'm not telling you need to buy it or not. I'm just guessing if you like those autoloaders on the Czechoslovakian line, you might like this tank.
Right.
I like them. Those are two of my favorite tanks, the Skoda and the TVP. I love playing those tanks, along with the Progetto and the Standard V.
Right. I dig those. They're fun. Zooming around the map.
They're not comp, but they're fun tanks to play.
Right, they're great pubbers.
Yeah, they're great pub tanks.
All right, guys. Well, that's it. We're done. So we're shutting this thing down about 15 minutes early. So, any closing comments?
Only I want to thank everyone for coming out, the teams that battled each other, all the viewers that showed up and watched, and those viewers that will be watching later on Twitch or on our Wednesday Night Fights YouTube channel. Thanks for checking in. Remember to like and subscribe, and we will catch you in 2 weeks back here on Wednesday night.
Right. I couldn't say any better. Thank you, Mr. Hostess with the mostest, Mr. Dis. Thank you. I can't beat that. So, everybody, have a great evening. I'll see you on the out on tank playing tank. So, see you on the battlefield. Peace.